Hello friends, welcome once again to Mathematics Olympiad class, and we shall quickly consider our last questions, our last exercise. We have two questions to be considered, and the first question is if 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 2 equals open bracket 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 2 close bracket raised to power x. We have to find the value of x. Then question number 2, if 2 raised to power x minus 2 raised to power y equals 1 and 4 raised to power x raised to minus 4 raised to power y equals 5 over 3, we have to find the x minus y. Now the first thing we're going to do here is to simplify or break down the exponent at the right and on the left side of equal sign. So the 2 raised to power 2 or at the left side of equal sign, the exponent there, we pick the first exponent, which is 2, then the remaining 2 in 3 places that we have there, 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 2, that will give us 16. 2 raised to power 2 is 4, 4 raised to power 2 is 16, which means at the left side of equal sign, the exponent there will now carry 16 and the base will now carry everything. So we now have 2 raised to power 2 into bracket, 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 16, then which equals, then since we have bracket at the right side of equal sign, so if we take the exponent there, 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 2, that we have the 2 in 3 places there. So that one will give us 2 raised to power 2 4, 4 raised to power 2 16, so that will give us 2 raised to power 16 then raised to power x. Then we now have 2 raised to power open bracket 2 raised to power 16 close bracket equals open bracket 2 raised to power 16 close bracket raised to power x. Then we now have 2 raised to power open bracket 2 raised to power 16 close bracket equals 2 raised to power 16x. That is, we multiply the two exponents at the right side, 16 times x, that's 16x. Now we have, if we use the law of exponent, that if we have a raised to power m equals a raised to power n, then since we have the same base a and a, we can cancel the base and equate the power, the exponent, which makes m equals n. Then from here we have 2 as the same base here, so that means we can equate the power. Then we have 2 raised to power 16 equals 16x. Now, since we have 2 raised to power 16 equals 16x, we can divide both sides by 16, the coefficient of x at the right side of equal sign. So we have 2 raised to power 16 over 16 equals 16x over 16. Now, since 2 raised to power 4 is the same thing as 16, that is 2 in 4 places will give us 16. Then we can plug in 2 raised to power 4 in place of 16. So we have 2 raised to power 16 over 2 raised to power 4 equals 16 x over 16. The right side, we don't want to change that 16 to 2 raised to power 4 so that we can cancel out the 16. Now, the 16 at the right side of equal sign with x, the coefficient of x cancels the 16, the denominator at the right side. So we have x left at the right side, which means our x equals 2 raised to power 16 over 2 raised to power 4. So we use the law of exponent there again. Since we have 2 raised to power 16 over 2 raised to power 4 as our x, then we have the same base 2 there. We can just pick one of the bases there and then subtract the exponent, the power. That's what the law of exponent says. When you have division in between, you can subtract the power. So we have x equals 2 raised to power 16 minus 4. That will give us x equals 2 raised to power 12. Now for question number 2, we have 2 raised to power x minus 2 raised to power y equals 1. That's a question 1. Then question 2, 4 raised to power x minus 4 raised to power y equals 5 over 3. That's a question 2. We have to find the value of x minus y. Now from here, we can simplify the equation 2 further. So equation 1 we still leave it like that. So we have 2 raised to power x minus 2 raised to power y equals 1 for equation 1. Then for equation 2, the 4 there we change it to 2 raised to power 2, which is still 4. And the second 4 also 2 raised to power 2. So for equation 2 we have 2 raised to power 2, then raised to power x minus 2 raised to power 2 raised to power y, or 2 raised to power 2x minus 2 raised to power 2y equals 5 over 3. That's equation 2. So we are still going to simplify equation 2 further. We want to bring out or factor out 2 raised to power x in that equation 2 and 2 raised to power y. So if we bring out 2 raised to power x, then the exponent 2 will go out. Then 2 raised to power y, the exponent 2 will go out again. So for equation 1, we have 2 raised to power x minus 2 raised to power y equals 1. Then for equation 2, we have 2 raised to power x raised to power 2 minus 2 raised to power y squared equals 5 over 3. Now, since we have 2 raised to power x and 2 raised to power y common in both equation 1 and equation 2, we can make our equation 2 raised to power x, let it be m, and let 2 raised to power y be n. Now if we plug that in now, if we plug in m in place of 2 raised to the power x and n in place of 2 raised to the power y, then what we are going to have is m minus n equals 1 for equation 1. Then m squared minus n squared equals 5 over 3 for equation 2. So we use difference of two squares method for m squared minus n squared that we can find in equation 2 there. Now m squared minus n squared, if we solve it using difference of two squares, it will give us m minus n into bracket, then m plus n into bracket. So now if we plug that one in now, it means equation 2 will now become open bracket m minus n close bracket, open bracket m plus n close bracket equals 5 over 3. Now since from equation 1 m minus n is 1, then we can plug in 1 wherever we see m minus n, and equation 2 we have m minus n there also, so we can plug in 1 there. So if we put 1 there, so what we're going to have is 1 multiply m plus n, then everything equals 5 over 3. So we then have m plus n equals 5 over 3, because 1 times m plus n will still give us m plus n. So it means the two equations that we have now are m minus n equals 1, then m plus n equals 5 over 3. So we will solve this simultaneously using elimination method. We are going to eliminate n first. So eliminating n, we have minus n and plus n. It means we are going to add all the variables here together, since the signs are not the same there. So if we add m plus m, we get 2m. If we add minus n plus n together, it will eliminate. That will give us 0. Then if you add 1 plus 5 over 3 together, so we now have m plus m, that's 2m, minus n plus n has cancelled out, so then we now have 2m equals 1 plus 5 over 3. We added together because the n that we are eliminating, the first sign of the n there is minus and the second one is plus. The signs are not the same. When the signs are not the same, whatever letters we are eliminating, when the signs are not the same, you are going to add together. But when the signs are the same, like plus and plus, minus and minus, you are going to minus or subtract. But when the signs are not the same, we are going to add together. But when the signs are the same, we are going to subtract. So that is why we added the variables together, because the signs of n that we are eliminating are not the same. We have plus n and minus n. So we now have 2m equals 1 plus 5 over 3. So we solve that using fraction method. We have 2m equals 1 over 1 plus 5 over 3. 1 over 1 the same thing as 1. So the SM of 1 and 3, the denominators is 3. So 1 in 3 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 3 in 3 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. So we have 2m equals 3 plus 5 over 3. So we then have 2m equals 8 over 3. If we cross multiply to get our m, we have 2m multiplying 3, because 2m is the same thing as 2m over 1. So the numerator there, we multiply the denominator at the right side of equal sign, while the numerator at the left side of, or at the right side of equal sign, we multiply the denominator at the left side of equal sign. So 2m is multiplying 3, while 8 is multiplying 1, the 1 under 2m. 2m over 1 is same thing as 2m. So we have 2m times 3 is 6m. 8 times 1 is 8. So we have 6m equals 8. Now the coefficient of m here is 6, which we are going to use to divide both sides in order to find our m. So if we divide both sides by 6, we have 6m over 6 equals 8 over 6. Then m, 6 cancels out 6 at the left side, so we have m equals 8 over 6. We can break it down further. 2 in 8 is 4, 2 in 6 is 3. So we have m equals 4 over 3. So since m is 4 over 3, we can substitute for m in m minus n equals 1. That's our equation 1. So if we plug in 4 over 3 as m now, we have 4 over 3 minus n equals 1. So what we then have is n equals 4 over 3 minus 1. That is if we collect the like terms. So we now have n equals 4 over 3 minus 1 over 1. 1 over 1 is the same thing as 1 there. So the SM is 3. 3 in 3 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 in 3 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. So we have n equals 4 minus 3 over 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. So we have n equals 1 over 3. Now we can plug in, since 2 raised to power x is m and m is 4 over 3, it means 2 raised to power x equals 4 over 3. And since 2 raised to power y is n and n equals 1 over 3, it means 2 raised to power y equals 1 over 3. So we have 2 raised to power x over 2 raised to power y equals 4 over 3 over 1 over 3. So we use the law of exponent that say if we have k over a over k over b, it will give us k over a minus b. That is, since the bases are equal, you take the one there, one of the bases, then you subtract the exponent. Since we have division, you subtract the exponent. So that's why we have k raised to power a minus b. So we use that for 2 raised to power x over 2 raised to power y. So if we use that, we have the base that are equal, there is 2. We take one of them, that's 2. Then we subtract the exponent x and y because of division there. So we have 2 raised to power x minus y. So what we have now is, since 2 raised to power x minus y equals 4 over 3, then all over 1 over 3. Now 2 raised to power x minus y will now equals the over between 4 over 3 and 1 over 3 is the same thing as division. So we can change it to division sign. So we have 2 raised to power x minus y equals 4 over 3 divided by 1 over 3. So from here we have 2 raised to power x minus y equals 4 over 3 divided by 1 over 3. The division there can be changed to multiplication according to the rule of order of operation. So we have 2 raised to power x minus y equals 4 over 3 multiplied by 3 over 1. That is, when you change division sign to multiplication, you flip the fraction that follows. That is, 1 over 3 will change to 3 over 1 since we are changing that division sign to multiplication. So we now have 3 cancels 3 there. So we have 2 raised to power x minus y equals 4 over 1. Then 2 raised to power x minus y equals 4. Now, since we have 2 raised to power x minus y equals 4, we can simplify the 4 further to 2 raised to power 2. 2 raised to power 2 is the same thing as 4. So we now have 2 raised to power x minus y equals 2 raised to power 2. So we did that so that we can have the same base now. Since we have the same base, we can cancel out the base and then equate the exponent. So if we equate the exponent, it means x minus y equals 2. And that's our final answer. That's what they asked us to find. They said we should find x minus y. So x minus y equals 2. So then our next exercise will be simplify x raised to power 3 over x minus 1 equals 1 over x minus 1. So we are going to solve this together when we meet in the next class. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more of this video, and click notification for you to be reminded, and then click like button and then share the video with your friends. Thank you very much. To meet next class.